I am Councillor Taf Sharif. In Tameside, we take our hate crime very seriously. There is simply no place for hate in our borough in any shape or form. It's incumbent on all of us, especially our leaders, to stand up against hatred of all kinds. This includes disability hate crime, Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, racism, and our LGBT+ community. Hate crime and incidents can affect our community by causing a lot of division. In Tameside, we stand together. There is far more goodness, and believe me, I have seen it. I have met so many amazing people and our voluntary groups who give back time and time again to all our diverse communities, building the strength and diversity this borough possesses.
I'm a member of the Tameside Youth Council, and we discuss lots of new ideas and topics and represent the young people of Tameside.
Yeah, we also do a lot of consultations, and we talk to a lot of different groups of people. We give feedback on documents or things surrounding young people or services for young people. We help sort of shape them and say, right, this would be good for young people, this isn't exactly what we need, this isn't worded properly, stuff like that.
I believe that young people are the future, and I think it's fundamental that young people are involved in the services within Tameside, because the services need to be for young people and designed in ways that will help them.
Yeah, I think it's a big thing in politics as well at the moment. It's these things are for our future, we're going to grow up and we're going to inherit sort of what's going on at the moment, and I think it's just so important that we're involved in these processes of stuff for us, because there's no point having adults make all these decisions about stuff for us when they don't get us or they won't understand it and they'll put the wrong things. It's so important that we have a say in our futures, the policies that affect us, the things that are being made for us. There's a big problem with the normalisation of sort of hate speech and hate crime at the moment. There's people at school yelling stuff and shouting stuff, and it's just that's just seen as normal now, and no one reports it either because they're too scared, or they don't think it's a big thing, or there's other people going, oh well, it's not a big thing, you don't have to do that, or why would you report them, they're your mate, or something like that. So there's just a big sort of cloud around it, oh, it's not that important, oh, it doesn't matter, oh, no one's going to listen to you anyway.
I think a lot of the time it's putting yourself in the other person's shoes, because would you like to experience the hate crime that you're distributing? Because I think a lot of people might say things and not realise the actual effect it's having on the other person.
It's not weird, but it's a weird feeling, especially if it's someone you know. If it's a random person, then it's horrible. But if it's someone you're close to, which I think is a big problem, and that's another reason why sometimes it's not reported or it's not talked about, because it's oh, they're your friends, they don't mean it, or ha, they're just joking. But it's difficult to judge when they're not joking, or when they think it's a joke but it's not. It's a weird feeling.
I'd like the future in Tameside to be inclusive and equal for everybody, because at the end of the day we're all young people and we all deserve to be given the same opportunities and to be treated with respect.
I've been doing it 12 years. I started off as a young person, and again, not really much changed. Obviously we didn't have social media, so you didn't really hear of it as much. But now social media is about, you hear it everywhere. But what I try and say to young people is that, wouldn't it be boring if we all looked the same, or we were all the same? Because that's what makes us unique, is that we're all different, And I always say, you don't have to like everybody, but you can always have respect for everybody. There's a difference, there's a line there. But yeah, the young people I work with are great and they're amazing, and I'll keep trying to get them heard as much as I can. I'm not saying I have the power, but I offer them space to be able to have these conversations and help them go as far as they can.
At the moment there's a big sort of just divide, and it's all over the UK as well. It's not just within Tameside, but it's with different cultures. There's just sort of a separation, or they're not like me, they don't look like me, so I don't have to treat them like I would treat someone who looks like me. or acts like me. And I think for the future in Tameside, I just want it to be more peaceful and more accepting, and for more people to be celebrated and accepted.